In just a few days, the 38th annual Halifax Greek Festival kicks off. In fact, the kickoff is Thursday, and the festival is famous for offering up delicious food, live music, lively Greek dancing, and fun for the whole family. Here to give us a preview of Greek Fest are several members of a dedicated Greek Fest family, Maria, Vula, and Martina, and these three have been part of the Greek Fest from the very beginning, and they're here to talk us through what to expect at this year's festival and how to make baklava. So good morning to you all.
Good morning.
So let's break it down for our viewers at home. So Maria, you have been at Greek Fest the longest.
I'm there from the first time, 38 years now.
Really?
Yes, we are.
You were there at the OG.
Oh, we started there very slowly and very fast. We grew up, and we have a lot of people, a lot of volunteers, young and older and oldest.
Well, it's wonderful. That's a family affair. Martina is your granddaughter.
My granddaughter.
Vula is your daughter-in-law.
My lovely daughter-in-law.
Yes. And you've been busy making baklava for weeks now, which is incredible.
Yeah.
Before we get to the actual making of the pastry, Vula, tell us what we can expect this year at the festival.
So this year we have a few new things on our menu. Well, not new, but we have a pasticcio plate, which is new. So that's like our Greek version of lasagna. So there's layers of meat sauce, noodles, cheese, and then a bechamel sauce. The lamb plate is back by popular demand.
Ooh.
So starting on Friday, while quantities last, but I would get there early to get your lamb plate. And we are offering the Greek wine tasting again this year with our local sommelier, Costa Ellis, on Sunday afternoon.
Wonderful. And then there's the dancing and there's so much happening. But the desserts are something I wanted to highlight this year because so much work goes in. And this is why it's special to go to have it made at baklava, because I know that, or had at Greek Fest, get your baklava there because it's made with love and it's a heck of a lot of work.
It is.
Yeah. So what goes into making a baklava, Maria?
We have the filo, and we have a lot of... We made about 100 batches of baklava right now. Yes, you can see that. And 100 pans of baklava this year.
Wow.
So we had used a lot of filo, a lot of butter, walnuts, and also got cloves and cinnamon, ground cinnamon and cloves.
It's so much work, and you can see this is the teams of people volunteered for weeks to make this. You made 100 pans. Young and old got together to make this. It's just incredible that it all comes together. And so many ingredients, hundreds and hundreds of pounds of ingredients too.
It is, yes. And Martina's is the first time she made baklava this year, and she was volunteering. Or you can see her there sometimes. Yeah, and it was wonderful. All the girls, all the...
Was it wonderful, Martina, to be making baklava for hours and hours and hours? Oh, I'm glad. Well, we're going to taste your handiwork in a moment, but now you're going to show us a bit. So Martina and Maria, maybe together, you can show us a little bit about how it comes together.
Yeah. She already put 8 filos. You can see that, Martina.
Yeah, so we have our 8 filos here. We buttered them all,
each individually?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on your last layer, you're just going to put it down, and then you're not going to butter it, because when you don't butter it, that's when you put your nuts down.
Okay, and the nut mixture is a mixture of walnuts and the spices you mentioned?
Yes, yes. And you can put the walnuts on. Just you want to put it.
Is filo pastry delicate to work with?
It is. Right now it's a little bit dry because it's staying here. You have to keep it nice and moist. So, yeah.
And it would be it would take such a long time to make this. We're gonna taste it in a second. But Vula, if people wanted to you can actually buy baklava. You can get the plates of food. It's easier than ever this year to get the food, I understand.
It is. Last year we did a trial run of eliminating the ticket tent. So we've now incorporated POS terminals at the grill and at the inside hall where we have the food plates. And you would purchase your meal at the POS and then progress to get the meal. So we've eliminated one lineup from the ticket tent. So it is easier to get your food now.
Fantastic. All right, we have our overhead camera now capturing Martina putting the butter down. It's so great, so much butter, so many nuts. But I wanted to use, if we could, overhead camera. I think Dave's working it today. If you could show us, this newspaper clipping. We have a newspaper clipping. This, Vula, point to which one is you.
This is me.
That is Vula, at an earlier version of Greek Fest, and you are definitely, you've got the moves. I could tell that you were a standout. But there's a lot of culture. You can see dancing. Talk about how people can experience that. Are all the scheduling online?
Yes, if you go to GreekFest.org, we have all our menus there, the scheduling. There's a lot of performances. We have our Greek school children that perform as well, and then we have Romiosinis. And there's 3 groups. There's a junior group, which Martina is part of. There's an intermediate, and as well as a senior group. And it's all online. They will be dancing multiple times over the weekend.
Perfect. Okay, well, we put the website on ours to make it easy for you to find. Now it's time to taste. So I just grab a little piece and taste. Have one of these. And Martina and Maria, you made this?
Yes, we did.
I'm not going to eat it unless you actually made it.
Vula too.
All right, we're going to take a little bite. Oh, and maybe, Vula, while I try it, explain what else you brought in.
So this is the baklava. This is called kataifi.
Oh, my God.
Hi there, how are you?
Hello.
Oh, my
You
God.
have a fork.
Oh,
Thank you.
And this is kataifi, so it does have a nut mixture inside. It's shredded filo, and they roll it up with the nuts inside and put a syrup on it. It's similar to the baklava. And here is kurabiye, so that's almost like a shortbread cookie, but with our Greek twist. So it's the cookie, and then we put the icing sugar on top.
Well,
They're delicious.
I just think this is the freshest, most juicy baklava I've ever had in my life.
Seriously.
Thank you so much for coming in. Martina, great job.
Thank you.
You've definitely, Maria, done a great job of passing on the tradition. And everybody at home, Vula met her husband at Greek Fest. That's
right.
And now we have Martina, and we're very thrilled. So this is, you might find love. You certainly will find love. It might not be the romantic kind, might just be the food kind.
Exactly.
All right,
That's
put all the
romantic
details. We put all the details on our website. Oh my gosh, kicks off Thursday. Don't miss it.